Hello and welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. We are going to visit Constantine in mission 3 of this playthrough, and apparently we only have 2 people, which kind of makes me wonder. Let's maybe take these 2 here, which is Edgar Allan Poe, our original sniper, and Sirkin, our prime support. Yep, both of them have modified weapons, and oh, we got another team. Well, look at that. So if we really get a second team, and if they're not, if we're still good to go, then we might want to just stick with 2 further rookies. I mean, difficulty easy, it shouldn't be too hard. Plus, if we survive with everyone, we are going to have 2 squads, and if it's really like similar to Long War with the tired, so with the exhaustion mod, then that should be good because we can alternate between the teams.
Deployed.
In position to drop.
Right. Here we go. Welcome to mission 3 of XCOM2 War of the Chosen.
Keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled.
Officially, the city no longer exists. If that's the case, then there wouldn't be any aliens. Which again means there wouldn't be any weapons.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
Okay. So, someone's eating chrysolite,
If you
yeah?
are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
This is so good. I'm loving it.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight.
Reapers are use an advanced form of concealment called Shadow, which is only a chance to break after taking actions. Consecutive actions increase the chance of being revealed.
And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
While in Shadow, Reapers have increased mobility and enemies have smaller detection radius. Really? Why would anyone then take another assault? That's straight up better. Okay, that is confusing. Throw a targetable environmental explosive. The Reaper is not revealed when shooting the Claymore when triggered. Okay, so Basically, this is telling me they can throw grenades out of stealth for fixed 5 damage and have a longer movement range than anyone else, plus do not break concealment. Yeah, well, sounds about right.
Damaged and dormant all these
That's
years.
from XCOM 1, I love it.
Devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
So, as far as I'm concerned, we do not have a time limit here, which means there is really no reason for rushing it.
I see everything.
And what's the lost? I have a bad feeling about that. This here smells like chrysalids.
I go where you tell me.
This here very much smells like chrysalids. I'm going to stay away from the house entrances. This here is so obviously a trap.
Got it covered. Moving to designated
So our shadow
coordinates.
is in concealment, although everyone else is not in concealment. That is interesting.
Let them pass. They lack subtlety.
And we got movement. Zombies?
Adjusting sights.
Are you kidding me?
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Target
These
neutralized.
creatures' true strength lies in their
When an
numbers.
XCOM unit kills
As
a
you can
Lost
see,
with
they
a standard
fall
attack,
easily.
that unit
If we
receives
are
an
careful
additional
with our
action point.
shots,
By
we
carefully
will
selecting
prevail.
target, soldier can kill several Losts and still move. If the shot taken misses, fails, or kills the Lost target, the soldier will not receive an additional action. Special attacks not grant actions. Okay. Which effectively means the sniper... Ooh, gotcha. We got in the zone for free.
No longer a threat. Got him.
Good.
Locked and loaded.
Fast reload. I think he still has the pistol. So let's see. Of course.
Come on, focus. Moving to designated position. Hostile neutralized.
Headshot. Free action. Okay.
Kill confirmed.
You know what? We'll take the free action to just reload. It seems as if this here is going to be a mission with a lot
As you order,
of shots that
Commander.
need to be taken. How can I make sure, by the way, that these guys here are not turning into zombies?
No one will cross. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
You know, the houses here look good, but strategically they are a horrible choice. If these are really zombies, then we probably won't need as much cover as we usually would do. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even see how we need any cover. Because they don't seem to have weapons.
I am trusting you. I'll keep an eye on it.
Scanning! Got it covered!
Okay, let's see.
An
That is
entire
fun.
city of our own people, left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death. I am at your service.
Ooh.
Moving out! Solid copy! On overwatch!
Reapers are always vigilant. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no
So if I put a
cause, no
camouflage
fear, they
grenade
simply
in here,
exist.
how
If
does
we
that
do
work?
not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Oh, gotcha. So I can target it and just let it explode. And that's not even breaking stealth? You must be kidding me.
Affirmative, moving out! Moving to overwatch! I'm on it!
Look at that, there are more back here.
Enemy is still up!
Come on. Come on. How can he even miss? You're on high ground, dude. That's an almost 90% shot.
We risk
Wait
all
a second,
this
are you
for
telling
Great
me
Hell Lock?
she's still in cover?
If he is
No
not what
way.
you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
One tile of detection radius? Am I even playing the same game that I played before? That is the ultimate scout unit.
Target down! Yeah, I didn't get it. Nailed him. Oh yeah. Overwatch.
Wow. So they seem to be not very fast. I'll just stand here for now.
Target neutralized.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
What? A swarm?
Moving to position.
Swarm sounds like an awful idea.
Stay dry on ammo!
I go where I'm needed.
Oh wow.
I can only blame myself. I have almost
Revealed.
no ammo. We'll
Damn.
compromise.
Well, we needed the extra fire. So the time for stealth is over.
For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
Grants the soldier an advanced form of concealment. What? She can re-stealth? How's that even possible? So she has one tile detection radius.
My ammo has run dry.
She has a claymore, and she can re-stealth. That definitely is by large and far the best recon unit that I've ever seen. That's a very, very useful unit together with a sniper. I'm loving it.
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures seem to employ some sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point,
This
Doctor?
here could be
The entire
dangerous.
swarm knows
They
there is food here now.
look as if
I would
they could
advise
just
we make
move.
haste to leave this area.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet advent in time.
Copy that! Location confirmed.
Central, the preliminary readings from these creatures seem familiar. I will need to consult my records, but I may have encountered something similar to them during my time with Advent.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if Advent had a hand in their creation, Doctor.
Watching comes naturally.
Quiet! Do you hear something?
Okay. Oh, and it's still intense.
Rolling! You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Gotcha. Okay. That's the first part of the mission, apparently. I think we still have another team down there.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Roxtala. Fortet. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
I give them the benefit of looking badass.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers,
Skirmish?
were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets.
Okay, so this seems to be X-Advent, which is super cool. I love it. The Skirmisher can fire their ballub to move in any order on their turn. They can even shoot twice on their turn if desired. The grapple adds versatility, allowing the Skirmisher to quickly traverse the battlefield and get into advantageous positions. So that's a little bit like the Infanterist. I like the idea. Grappling hook is pretty much like the normal grappling hook. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. I assume we're fighting against the Lost again. So might as well just go into Overwatch. We don't have any time limitation, which is great. And we just need to get over here, like, that sounds pretty easy to me.
I go.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
Oh.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
So they do have flamethrowers. I'm wondering how far they can shoot with the flamethrowers. But before we engage them, let's see. This here should be a flanking shot.
Position confirmed.
That's a solid 86%. We can't kill them with one go, so might as well take out all of his cover and kill him with a rookie instead. We have a very bad positioning. I wasn't expecting any form of ranged unit, to be honest. But that's what you get from not being on your toes. No, didn't work out.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I think we'll get it back into cover.
We'll go.
I don't like the idea of standing it out in the open. Oh, wow, are you serious?
I'm pinned down here.
Okay. Well, you know what? Might as well just go over here.
Target position now. Hostile neutralized.
Okay, so they run into the open.
Position confirmed.
Don't give a shit, obviously. And there's a lot of fire going on. I love it. A flamethrower unit. Awesome. Should have probably taken the shot from above, because he could have used his rifle twice. But that's good
The
enough.
patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me.
I'll keep the grappling hook for now, just to move back. I like the idea with extra movement, but I think we need it in order to effectively move back in case we're leading someone again.
Got it covered.
Reloading weapon.
Got it covered.
To that position.
you know,
Roger that.
the buildings over here pretty much smell.
Understood.
But here
Moving
seems
out.
to be a trap.
I'm on it.
I await their approach.
Overwatch.
As you order.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
So good.
Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other
Told
choice.
you it's
Find
going to
an
be
alternate
an
exit.
ambush.
We will deal with the lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their
So we got some rookies over here.
Description. It would seem the mutation has
Let's be
somehow
clear, we need the high
accelerated
ground.
these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
I will move.
Hold your position for 4 turns. Well, we can try to do that.
Tactical movement.
I bet you they won't reach us up here.
I will not waver.
I'm on it. Overwatch. No longer a threat.
I'm loving it. The whole Lost scheme very much resonates with me. I always loved the Chrysalid missions. I fear that they can climb on top of these containers. Yep, climbing confirmed right there.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Target eliminated. Out of ammo here.
Their service is over. Ammunition nearly gone. Non-evade detection.
Okay, we're going to position ourselves up here.
Already there.
Can't be that spread out. I wanted to give it a little bit of a crossfire, but after I realized that they can just traverse over all of the containers, it just feels more intelligent to effectively stay in one place. Oh, come on.
Get him next time.
Why are you guys missing? You do have the high ground, right?
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Wow. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I was expecting so much more of you. Let's start. One down.
Enemy eliminated.
2 down.
Target neutralized. Draining ammo fast.
3 down. Reload.
Negative. Weapons dry.
4 down. 5 down. Good job, buddy. You certainly earned your promotion. Well, lucky us, he has 2 shots. I like it. The new classes seem to be really, really good.
Getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Come get some.
Back in. Affirmative, covering now.
Okay, so there's not so much tactic involved here, other than us effectively all overwatching. Wow, that's a lot.
They will fight no more.
Target down.
I can see how multiple overwatch shots might make sense.
Target disabled.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Okay, let's start with him because we can really reload multiple times with him.
Ammunition is low. For the free. Reloading. No ammo.
His weapon is really bad,
Journey ends here.
but he shoots quite fast, so I appreciate that.
Casualties grow. Weapon ammunition is low. They live no more. Cover me. Reloading.
Let's do this.
Target neutralized. Nailed him. Weapons burning ammo.
Scanning.
Fast. I'm ready.
Good, next round we're going to move.
On Overwatch. Enemy down.
Enemy down.
Okay.
No need to ask twice.
Let's see. I think we can leave the new guy. They were killed. His name is Mox. Yeah. So the scavenger or whatever their name is. I think we can leave them a little bit behind with Overwatch because he still has his grappling hook.
I go as ordered. It is under my watch.
Good. That worked out perfectly fine.
Good to go.
Which means we just need to get everyone. He could even go down here. Perfect. So he can stay on Overwatch.
Moving. Orders confirmed. On the move.
A long approach.
Outrider in the
These
first
missions were easy enough. I should have taken probably 4 rookies to get the promotions. But they were also fun. It was really good.
Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksod. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
What?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Elder.
Your
They look
Reapers
like
face a
super
real
aliens.
this.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Okay, I take my statement with I should have taken 4 rookies definitely and 100% back. I should have not taken any rookie whatsoever. That was a terrible idea. Defeat the Chosen. Do not allow any of
My life is
the
in your hands.
new characters to die. Well,
On the move.
I'm not even sure where the Chosen is, to be honest.
Understood. Moving out.
As you command.
Roger that. Orders confirmed. On the move. Overwatch.
My watch begins.
Overwatch. Come get some.
I mean, we
They're
do
getting closer.
have 2 pretty good characters with Mox and Liam. And there she is.
So many have already fallen.
Assassin Gurhur Madron. Strength, kinetic plating, missed shots against the Chosen will generate shielding. Okay. The Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. Shit. So much for Overwatch. Bewildered. Takes additional 3+ damage. Takes additional damage from 3+ attacks in a single turn. So we need to gang up on her. And takes increased damage from Reapers. Well, that's interesting.
And yet my work is never done.
Well, I think it is quite clear that we're not supposed to kill her with Overwatch, right? So she was down there, which means there is a good chance that she's still down there. Let's see if we can find her. There we go. Revealed her right away. So we still have grenades and such, which means I'm not even going to bother. Oh well, I am very much going to bother to hit her because apparently grenades are... we're not in the range to reach her with grenades. This here seems to be hardcover, so I don't think that we can really get rid of the hardcover. And she overall has full cover, so that stinks a little bit.
Rolling.
Almost smells as if we're going to take a couple of 50-50 shots. You know what, Zirkin?
Orders confirmed.
Let's start and flashbang her. That should take away any psi abilities, and she will also have a huge aim penalty. You know what? Flashing her is a really bad idea because she's immune against it. They should have said that in the preview.
Couldn't get through the armor.
That will not be enough to stop me.
Well, unfortunately we can't get close enough. I wish a grenade would make sense. I mean, let's start with hitting her once and then hitting her with a grenade to get rid of the armor. I think that's the most reasonable way to do it. Yep, that's one hit. The reason why I hit her first is I know that he doesn't stop his action after he has taken a shot, but I'm not sure with the grenades. Probably that would have ended his actions. Good, now she's shredded and in a bad position.
A cowardly strike.
Go on, buddy. Hit her. Very good. She's now in bewildered mode, where she takes extra damage.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, XCOM. Still,
I still had actions left over, what the fuck?
that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
This mission is crazy. I love it.
On Overwatch. On Overwatch.
I guess the amount of enemies are included in order to kind of offset that we effectively have a group of six XCOM forces right away.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Might want to go through the third floor up here. Not sure yet.
Affirmative. Moving.
moving out. Target disabled. Could use some ammo over here.
So I am thinking, still have enough time to move out. Just want to make sure we kill everyone.
Target neutralized.
The sniper is still... Just let's take a double move and still keep the sniper up here.
Got it.
We can really begin to move everyone down here. Taking aggressive double moves now. Mainly because we only have 6 turns left.
Ready to go.
And it really hasn't... they haven't had too many losses. Like, there were only about 5 or 6 more.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Good, now it's really time to move on. Thinking about... I don't want to go down here because it already has shown that there's like another swarm up there. Which means let's just double check
Affirmative.
what our chances are up here. So definitely some more down there, which means we effectively can stand here in the middle of the street and just take at least some of them out. Or not.
Negative damage.
Reloading ammunition.
There are even 2 more.
Target disabled.
Moving as ordered. No compromises. My ammunition is almost gone. Death to the invaders. Loading fresh ammo. I have no ammunition.
I will move.
Rock and roll.
Good. We're moving into the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Just decided that this will probably be the most reasonable course of plan.
Affirmative. Covering now. Enemies down.
Well, maybe not. Maybe we just need to...
I did not exist when this city...
Oh, we don't have a timer. It just says soldiers remaining. I'm stupid. Never mind, guys. So, easy peasy. We don't even need to bother. Unless there's a timer, let's not bother.
Volk would be disappointed.
Wow.
Negative damage.
My guys are aiming like pros today.
Heading to that location. no longer a threat. Come get some. Roger that. I'm ready.
Let's just get him up here.
I run.
Good. So the reason why I still want to go through the third floor is I hope that they only have a mob like down here in the first floor.
Get it together.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
I want to move everyone. Just feels so probable that one of the shots are going to miss.
Enemy destroyed. Burning through ammo fast. It's down. Let's do this. My weapon's spent.
Well, that sucked.
You must keep me resupplied.
Back in.
Not even sure if we can move now. They're coming every round. This is going to be a very drawn out fight. That's exactly what I didn't want to achieve.
Adjusting aim.
Damn. From a probability alone, you always need around 2 to 3 guys there in order to continue shooting. Let's use the time up here.
I go. It is under my watch.
On Overwatch. Overwatch. Scanning.
I think they are going to send in one of the swarms every round.
Shot failed to connect.
Oh wow.
I got nothing. Detecting additional lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere loss for that to happen.
I need ammo to hunt.
Why?
Miss!
Why are you so incompetent, really?
Kill confirmed. Weapons burning ammo fast.
Closing on target
Good,
position
we're
now.
I'm gonna get up here now.
Moving.
So the idea is we are now taking all of the other guys with us. I am not 100% sure why it does not allow me to effectively open the door. But yeah, now it's finally open. Alright. So,
Stepping off.
let's move as far as we can. And these two, even if new zombies would come, we would still move up. They could come up throughout this ladder here, which would suck.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
Good copy. Moving on target.
A long run.
Good, so we're now sprinting in, I suppose.
Heading there now.
I'll be swift.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Will do.
We could use a grenade in order to destroy this platform here, which would mean they can't climb up. But I don't know the other locations here in the house. The houses are completely new. Oh.
Central, the sheer magnitude of the biomass converging upon this position is staggering. If our team does not evacuate now...
Trust me, Doctor. They know.
Okay. If we would move up here, would that actually be a thing? It almost looks like going off the map. No, I think that would cause an error. That the field didn't even look like you could access it.
A-10 Batal.
Oh no. Even if we would stand here, we could still be hit, so the question is really what's the least negative position? Probably somewhere around here. I need some solid hits now. Good. And yet another one. Come on. That's my boy, respectively. That's my girl. Pretty good.
On my way. Good copy. Moving on target.
I will reposition. Re-up and reload.
Moving on target location. Got it covered. I'm on it.
Good.
Moving
Full Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And let's get everyone up here.
Hostile neutralized.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. They would come from behind.
Closing on target position now.
Okay, let's make sure that we got this here under control.
Throw a grenade.
Alright, no more climbing up from behind, right?
Understood. Moving out. Taken care of.
Buddy falling down. Okay.
Okay.
There is a lot down there. OMG. So we're going to jump down and basically going to grapple us up here. I'm not sure yet.
Moving to Overwatch.
I am on watch. Back in. Come on.
Moving to Overwatch.
We're moving the last 2 units next turn, and then we're going to make a dash for the extraction zone. Oh, even more.
Not good.
Kill confirmed.
Why? Why would you miss him?
Their service is over.
Oh boy.
No longer a threat. Running dry. Nailed him. Ready to go. Out of ammo here.
So definitely next turn we're definitely during the next turn we're going to run.
Enemy down.
Going to take the money and run. Zirkem just killed 4 of them. Good job, buddy. Well done.
No time to spare.
Got it covered.
Good to go. Scanning.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I will watch.
Behave. What the heck?
Hostile neutralized.
Yeah, I didn't
Enemy
get it.
down.
I must improve.
All right, that one hurt. I'm pinned down here.
Definitely time to move out.
Moving out.
Good riddance.
Heading to that location.
Moving to position.
Can't be a hit up here. Well, apparently not.
swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtrot 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying
3 days wounded. Well, that's still good.
all these years.
So we got another specialist here. She's probably a little bit more tired now. And another melee ranger. I like it. Edgar Allan Poe is injured. So we're going to go for long watch here. I want the overwatch shots during squad side. That will help significantly. And we're definitely going for medical protocol. Very high cohesion, okay. Well, apparently no additional bond. But it seems that we have just gotten the Reaper.
You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Do you see the cost of your actions? Do your soldiers truly understand what lies ahead for them? Bear witness.
Ooh, nice one.
The resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end
She
this
looks
occupation.
very good. Let's see what the new class has to offer. So the class is apparently called Reaper, just like the faction. And Elena Dragunova, the squatty, has just joined us.
Our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the
So Shadow is the reconcealment. That's great. I like the Claymore as well. But I want to understand.
This black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find.
Okay.
They could be doing anything in there. The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
I see. So it appears we can highly customize it, but she still needs the ranks. And that also explains what the action points are for. So these were the ones that XCOM has gathered, and that's what the soldier can spend, apparently. But yeah, I can't click anything yet because it's locked. Well, I'm not going to lie. The Reaper seems to be a pretty interesting unit. I like it. So we're going to follow up with her, definitely. As for her color, what's a proper color for a Reaper? I think we're going for orange, because that was usually my color for Shinobis in Long War 2. And Shinobis were reconnaissance units, so... Reapers are orange.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. Grant all that those our will. To the one that succeeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
Alright, they turned it into a story game.
We've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke
New
highly
faction
of
orders
team.
granted. Hunt the Chosen Assassin Part 1 and rescue Soldier Mox. Gather intel.
I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Vault out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander.
Commander, the Resistance has informed us that one of the Chosen, Gurhur Madron, has claimed control of nearby regions. If we go on missions in this area, there's a good chance she will try to defend her territory. Interesting. So that's not really a mission, that's rather her territory. Okay, so what's this here?
Course for Mexico.
That's the headquarters where we can gain intel. Okay, that makes sense. We got an engineer here and rookies and a potential mission. So we're going for the engineer. And apparently this here is the territory of the Reapers, which is fine. But let's still go for the engineer. That was our original plan before the whole massacre began. Well, well, well. Look at that. We got a new place to build something. And we are going to go with the training center. What's a resistance ring? A resistance ring allows managing covert actions and coordinating with the resistant factions. That sounds good as well. We are going to have an energy problem soon. I don't know, I'm still going for the training center, I suppose, because that both increases the bonds and the additional tactical abilities. And I want to see what the ability points can offer. I have the gut feeling that upgrading our soldiers might be a really good idea. And the resistance ring is basically investing into macroeconomics because the factions are on the overall layer. So it's basically the question, would you want to have stronger units and therefore make the missions easier, or do you want to have more resources? You know, by thinking about it for a second time, let's go with the resistance ring. We can still upgrade the soldiers. The missions are going to be a little bit more challenging. But that is fine.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
Good. We're just clearing the alien debris up here. It feels necessary. There's a core down here. If we dig down to here, we can effectively build the next core or the next generator down here for extra power. So as for engineering, I think we can't build any new items. Medkit, smoke, flashbang, nanoscale west. Yeah, that's not very interesting.
Muttering to himself in one of the corridors.
And we're almost done with resistance communication, which, by the way, is something that I definitely would want to build.
Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
There's a faction here, look at that. Gain intel with the Reapers, and there seem to be 2 other factions. So overall 3 factions. And 3 bosses. Okay. That's interesting.
Another important step forward in our research.
So we got ourselves resistance radio and resistance communications. That is great.
During the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Breakthrough, okay. Despite our initial concerns over balance, our recent breakthrough will allow us to add another upgrade slot to all sniper rifles. Okay. And we need to do that right now? That is cool. I like the idea because if you're now getting these breakthroughs regularly, it means that you don't have a fixed research path anymore. Which means you guys actually need to start thinking about what you want to do.
The scientist is eager to begin, Commander.
So yeah, that's another upgrade for all of the sniper rifles. Pretty good. I like it.
Without access to refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities, even among the staunchest of anti-alien
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Good.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the resistance.
Wow. Shortly before we extract the engineer, we got a heavy retaliation
right
mission.
in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Good. We'll do that in the next video, so see you there.